sick. I mean, you have PA and power. It kind of goes both ways, but I just feel like Navi has an easier way of playing because of kill. There's no real way for Empire to make these quick, easy offs happen. They've got nothing cheap they can throw out. It's all about this line, finding the CC on a target alone. Follow. And you can see Morph is going to go magic damage threat.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Morph off, he should survive.
Dire's structures
Talking about silence, I don't think we saw global silence being used so far. And
Radiant structures are fortified.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And now they're playing with the basically he can hold.
Oh, Wyvern comes out.
Dire's bottom tower has
They got him. Look at the damage. Oh. Indeed, there's Green. The jump to the side. Oh, hang on. Have they got him? They've got him. They're gonna... Oh! The RP came a little too late. I mean, it gets the Kunkka, but it didn't come in time to sort of buy... Yeah, must have been yesterday.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh.
Oh, and he got a kill with it. He already got a plus 50. He's on 3. Every finger he's used, he's got it now. He's doing a good job. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're gonna Manta here, you can Manta the X back, and he just doesn't even go for it. Nice spacing there. Blizzard with the haste rune obviously helps a lot.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, yeah. It was because there was like the skewer, or the shockwave, and the sanking stun hit, and I got very confused.
Structures are fortified.
Thanks, JJ.
Thank you, JJ.
I haven't seen much ancient stacking
No, they got any going?
inside Empire yet. Whoa, whoa.
They've changed the position. Yeah.
I guess Lone Druid has been farming this camp quite a bit this game.
Yeah.
Love the item build. Like I think because Empower stacks with base damage, so these Wraith Bands are super value. They're not stacks, but Empower functions off of it.
Dire are scattered.
Yeah. You get the percentage bonus on that.
Look at this useless hero, Silence. I can't believe people are still picking it. Like, he's just a walking global silence. Right now, they're going to have BKB's Manta styles.
Yeah. It's such a hard game to play, too, because if Wyvern gets his ult off, like we saw in that bottom engagement, your silence is now effective.
Uh-oh. Smoke on smoke. Oh, that global! That was actually pretty nice. Will it allow them time to kill the Morphling? No, I don't think so. If the curse comes out just as the global ends, Kodos does come in with a wraparound from the side.
Oh boy.
The combo from Magical's perfect. Double kills, he lands the 2-man bow. And now Kodos is in trouble and he's out of friends. As Na'Vi chase down the lone druid, Kodos will die surely. Yeah, they got him. They popped him.
Crystallized turned into Magnus and gave Empower to Magical, and then he just one-shot them.
Well, the big play there, they got the halberd off during the silence, and that's a great itemization from Magical. You know that your only real fear is surviving during global and RP, and halberds the PA immediately after she jumped in. So there was no damage. Warpod was under no threat. Bottom lane, Lion Blazing. Oh, God.
Got him.
It's starting to crush it now.
Just a great play from Seneko as well, of course, with the Wyvern ulti. And it's all about that peel, buy some time. The only way Empire really wins a fight in this game is if they're That's just they're all in on these big ults.
I mean, like the silence was perfectly timed. They just didn't have anything to fight under the silence door.
Yeah, for lack of a better, it's just they don't have any of these cheap stuns and spells that they can throw out for kills. They've got a hard commit if they ever want to take an engagement. Well, let's find
Assassination is...
Yeah, I feel like Blizzy is hit or miss. A couple of times he was farming way too greedy.
Yeah, yesterday was a great example for that. Today is... I mean, he's doing okay.
And so both these teams lost the Gambit.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Navi didn't lose technically.
And then
1-1.
Oh,
show up for the third
and
game.
then Empire Hope won from Windstrike to get here.
Yeah,
they
so
already
everybody
played
lost the Gambit and
Dire's
everyone
top tower
beat
has fallen.
Windstrike.
Yes.
CIS.
It's a silencer, but it does save. Who was that within PA?
Dire team ban.
发掉一个 TB， 感觉这个版本我觉得已经不太行了，重选必输。这手要处理伐木机。
5 seconds remaining.
这把 POM 是走边路的还是走中？应该是走边路的吧。路要打伐木机的话 ，Tigers 也可以换路，因为幻影长矛手也可以走中的。这两个英雄可以看情况换路的。我们 ID 这边选了大神。 Dream 的幻影长矛手，大杰的伐木机。
Prepare for battle.
大圣变八戒。
Thanks.
是一个老爷爷背着一只猪，我刚远看就以为这是一，这下边还有个人。上路没人啊，下路想要，Tigers这边想要抓个人，但是这个抓人也抓不成啊，人还在家里面。 在思考我们到底怎么分路，应该是这样的。他肯定是看到对面选了一个大圣之后，在想这把是谁走中？哎，哎呦，我想着下路应该是不太会打起来了。被3个人，一人一个技能，拿了1血。 但是这边的幻影长矛手他是选择喊了队友跟他一起双中，上路他觉得伐木机一个人顶线就可以了。哎，确实，我觉得拉比克也走吧，拉比克中路啊，哎，因为伐木机一个人顶线就没什么必要去骚扰他，然后斧王刷钱也没有必要管他。 中路你不可能让自己的大哥一个人打2个人，过来帮一下。看下路这边白虎一丝血，拉住顶，吃芒果啊！但是还有机会吃芒果，距离太远，算了算了。这边2个酱油扭打了起来。 那个斧王就这边负责自己断兵线，然后伐木机也自己打得很开心，互肥吧。我斧王他那个线野双收可能会更肥一点，下路这个碰。我刚刚想说是伐木机也可以去到前面，然后哦这个也，那。 就是拼的时候觉得，不是这老哥你怎么又死了呀？白虎他前面应该是中了那个默克的沉默吧，但是他这个输出。沉默到他也跳不走，我看着你一点，不然我觉得他又要死了。哎，先跳走，这就。勾一下带走斧王，斧王这边断兵线，伐木机现在杀他非常轻松。小白一波中路游走，但是对面先动的手，再勾过来，哎呦，这个伤害没配合好，打空了。这个时间差是没打到大圣，但是他可以再勾，没勾到一个板。再 A 一下 ，A 死了伐木机。伐木机这波游走，把自己这节奏断了呀。跳下来1棒2棒。在我比较盯着白虎血量的时候，白虎又坚强的站住了线。哎，这一笔没有划到，大招也放空了。手，慕容给到了白虎，要2下把慕容点掉，再追上来 A 2下。小白跟默克的互换。伐木机还是能追一个大招，刮2下，再一个死亡旋风。阿杰这边开始带节奏了，白虎这他前面一直在追，跑到这里面来 TP， 打断，躲不了了，跳一下，还能再跳一下，再跳一下。我是切到了吧？关注的这个血量，白虎这局经常在线上出现这种意外，一个潮汐加上笔仙连杀3回。哎，这里大圣打出被动一个板。回到，大圣把这个幻影之拥 A 掉，再中一。伐木机有一个双倍符，追小歪，小歪没有蓝，但小歪可以吃个魔棒，棒立起来扬住。有没有人救啊？他可以自救的，他可以芒果一直拉住的，可以救，可以救，拉。哎， 拉晚了一点，早一点吃拉住就好了。这队友其实已经跟过来了，他2级拉。哎，吼出2个，旋转，转不到这边，突然支援了。拉比克也很慌，拉比克弱化能留 CD， 能不能反身？来了，就是你，但是自己这个血量，哦，大圣支援过来一个板，双杀，双杀，扬住再拉住，有没有拉住？大圣配合大招，再一发电，差1下2下，哎呦有点 aim 不动，3下4下回血了，再一个板都是物理输出，没死。这个满级被动活性护甲，他这个刚刚是叠满了20点，叠满了。
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
往上路先锋盾，但是被还要追，哎，又勾上来被拉住。
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
拿他
bottom
没办法，偷一个伐木巨炼。下路这里要冲，2个人连起来了。白虎跳走，放了个大招，没什么来，收了个大圣。
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
这把2边打的还挺，1分钟练了22个人头。
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
被动也没办法秒，大圣一生物理输出，他就有这个乾坤之月是魔法伤害，这都是物理大招。大陆这边沃克跟潮，对吧？潮汐大海没怎么踩过吧？好像都没有必要踩。
Dire's top tower is under
往
attack.
跳刀马上就有了，在这个节骨眼不能啊！
Dire's top tower.
哎，买到了跳刀。大圣这把出的是电锤，电锤触发这个玩闪电还是下台是在逼，风麦利这边也不想去守下路，个路线是抓中路的，伐木机想动一次，那种吼跟拉稍微重了一下，但是第二手控制的，哎，斩掉了还行。 一点点啊，他们控制接的有点冲，两兄弟连一起没说法呀。主要是伐木机死了，前排少一个人不好打。如果好打的话，刚护栏支援应该会去拉一手。好奇有大招。 小歪棒子前面杀伐木机拆在这个位置，所以这个塔现在推不掉。突破口。睁眼看到大圣，好奇踩不踩大？好犹豫啊！ 哎，刚刚直接踩大，就那个莫庸应该有时间撞到大圣的。这个大招真的很金贵啊！就玩潮汐有时候就是有一种，我不踩个3、4个我就不想放大的这种感觉，有没有？ 觉得大一个人浪费了，我特效这么帅，我怎么就这么大的范围，我就大一个人不行呢？然后
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
大陆这边逼塔，伐木机就是推塔太慢了。 前期打的比较凶，但是塔也没有推多少。大塔这边
are fortified.
The jungle that I kind of agree with you. I think is going to end up being a buff to the Radiant side.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because if you're in that bottom right area.
Let's see. The other thing was it the Nature's Guys bash no longer goes through BKB? Am I remembering that right?
I think it's something like that. They definitely nerfed roots a decent amount. Not to say it wasn't needed. It definitely was needed. Roots were becoming the best thing in the game, like the best way of dealing with people. So it wasn't too surprising.
Yeah, it's okay. So the Nature's Guys bash no longer goes through BKB as well. So, but again, anything. It is. We were talking about this a little bit last game. It's impossible to overstate any.
Luna coming out as the final pick, and this hero has been kind of filth to watch, just because it feels very flexible now with the change to the blessing with the attribute instead of how it used to be.
Yeah, I mean Luna triple dipped in this patch, quite honestly, because the rework to her aura is massive, particularly when you think about when you think about death ball comps with like 3 strength heroes and a Luna, right? She's not the two big tempo BKB rushing carries.
True. And when you think about the heroes you actually combine it with in this game, I feel like they're probably going to do it with Dazzle Luna as the combo, but you could actually run a Skywrath Luna combo and it would be actually insane. That bonus int would go a long way for a Skywrath in the lane phase.
Not just the laning phase either.
Beyond, yeah, but of course, especially early on, that extra int is most noticeable with the arcane bolts.
Yeah, absolutely.
But final pick is going to be Lycan for Sealer here, and this hero is slowly trying to creep back in. It's going to be an interesting choice up against the Dazzle.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of teams were looking at Lycan even before the patch, but now I really like the global armor bonus, right? I think that's a very underrated 6 armor at max level. It's just a nice little tool to be able to sustain pushes. Good drafts really here on both sides. I think I like Spirits a little bit better.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more clear. It's like it's got less limitations to it, shall we say? Whereas I look at Tangos, especially they lack stuns, especially, right? Like it's mainly just Brewmaster. Like you have to ult. Ults are the way you're going to stun people or hold people in place.
Well, I think it's a lot like what we were talking about the last game. When you talk about ease of execution, right? That's a phrase that we didn't use in the last draft, and we probably should have. Where Team Spirit's got this nice sort of level power curve. They know exactly what they're supposed to be doing at every phase in the game. Like the path to, in terms of what objectives are we supposed to be. The Sand King, the Mirana, the Skywrath that are going to be able to output a lot of spell damage. Mirana's going to be your 2 this time. And then the Dazzle for just sort of push the sustain. Easy to play, whereas the opposing lineup, you know, you have this burden of execution on them, where you have this big team fight potential with the Trinity Brewmaster Phoenix combo, but the burden is on you to take the right fights in the right places. Now, in the last game, they did that.
It's a fair way of looking at it. Like you talk about easy execution. I usually like my go-to thing, Alan. It's I call it the anarchy factor. Right? It's how much chaos.
I love it.
It's a fair point. I'm gonna coin this. All right, this is gonna be my thing. It's a fair point because the whole logic is you're in a fight. If there's a lot going on, there's only so many things you can track and deal with at a time, right? And usually I'd be in favor of what no Pangolier have, right? You've got Lycan chasing your backlines. You've got the Brewmaster just being an arse controlling you up. You've got this combo of the Phoenix and the Treant. But then for comparison, Team Spirit, they've got a save with the Shallow Grave. There's going to be Eclipse. I hope you're not epileptic because you'll be in trouble. You know, a huge Burrow Strike into an Epicenter combo. Then let's not forget a random Mystic Flare and Arrow flying in and just screwing someone over. It's
Can we talk about how great Dota is, though? That they get the kill on the Wolves and you immediately get the applause from the Brewmaster. A little shit like this just amuses me to know.
The beauty of
offensive tipping. I mean,
like I was watching some of the Pain versus like Duster last night. They were just talking about going out and getting drinks in like Sao Paulo. I was like, that's brilliant, all right? Any other scene,
absolutely. It's
like I'm gonna screw you up. I'm gonna win this game. And then there's just like some sort of meme or friendly value whenever you look at Dota.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we get our share of trash talk, sure, but it's just it's all in good fun. And these teams, for the most part, they know each other. They, you know, most of the time they like each other.
Most of the time, like the day after something bad happens, like you get kicked, maybe not, but you get over it.
Yeah.
Well, free runes.
And I think the scene's been around long enough that people know that, you know, everybody is your potential future teammate, right?
Yeah, you don't want to upset anyone. But Team Spirit did, by the way, get 3 of the runes. Not a bad start for them. That's getting low here, actually. They're going to run him down. They put down a sentry right next here, so he'll be able to deward them, but Zayats is gone. That's going to be first blood, and Luna gets it.
Oh, that's... yeah. So when people talk about ease of execution, okay, they talk about a lot of times about how you're going to take a fight and about the order in which you're going to have to cast spells and who's going to initiate. I like to talk, though, about just where you need to be on the map at any given point in time. And that's what I like about the Spirit lineup, is it's very easy to play. You apply pressure just by bringing heroes anywhere if you look at their comp.
No, that's a fair thing to say. Like to put it in a more like clear example, if there was a Pangolier in this game, that would be a perfect example of how you'd have to think about where you're playing around. And it's the same for these combos, right? Like a Phoenix, especially early on, you need an egg in a very, very specific location to not go pop. It's hard for a level 1 egg to survive.
Exactly.
Oh.
I like the fact, I like the decision here by FNG to get behind the tower and just at least contest the element of how they're gonna have to, Nopango's gonna have to deal with this Luna Dazzle lane.
That's true. I've actually seen a lot of Dazzles recently just skip Shallow Grave. It'd be interesting to see if FNG puts 1 point into it before like 5.
Oh, you certainly, I mean, at least before level 5, I'm convinced with this hero right now, you don't skill it unless you need it. It's an on-demand, you might save a skill point, and you might use it to get a save, but it's an on-demand skill.
Cool.
You don't just skill Shallow Grave to have Shallow Grave.
It's going to take a lot of damage. It's actually going to turn around on Zayat. The point is slowing him down. He can't actually get invis yet because the continued damage is stopping him fully. And as a result, he might be going down the lead. Though, keeping a light Skidder in a lot of trouble. He will get the kill first, trying to run away. Ghost, it can't get the kill though. The Shadow Wave keeps Skidder alive. Yeah,
Dazzle hits level 2 just in time here to be able to heal up the Luna, keep everybody healthy, and this lane is off to an excellent start. The PA though mid, this is the opposite of what we saw in the last game with 15 CS here, not even at the 3-minute mark.
I mean, you're up against Mirana. This hero needs a few levels before she really can contend with the damage.
Yeah, her base damage just sucks, and her animation is pretty bad. This is the other thing, though, you know, similar to how we talk about the spell damage from the sniper in the last game, putting a threat on the PA who likes to play a lot of engagements around that sort of 30 or 40% HP level. The Mirana is that same thing, although the difference is that the Mirana has to be much closer and up in your face, subjecting yourself to those crits in order to deal that big spell damage.
Yeah, as we saw already, use 1 leaps. And if you commit those leaps just to put some damage out, it's very risky. Early on, the cooldown on this spell is large, very huge. 60 seconds.
Yeah, and it's also relevant, I mean, not necessarily against the PA because she has that device to chase you anyway, but the change to leap in terms of the orientation being a little bit less forgiving now means that it's much harder to use leap as a kiting tool against melee heroes.
True, and also on top of that, like, without Aquila being in the game anymore, good luck with spamming these Starstorms, right? There's already a raindrop picked up by PA.
Yeah, I just wish they had, I mean, taking Aquila out of the game, if you're then going to, like, buff every other low tier item, it's a little bit less meaningful, but, you know, at least those Agi heroes can't all spam spells for free now.
Yeah, that's something. Well, even non-Agi heroes are building. I remember
FNG might be dead here.
Oh, there they get him. They run him down.
Okay,
and
very nice.
Skidder, can he get anything in return? Zayat's taking a lot of damage here, actually. Ghosty needs to block this out better. Zayat, he can't get in.
But he cuts the tree.
He couldn't do anything. Oh, this change for Trian is so painful.
Man, oh man.
You kind of feel for him. You kind of feel for this hero. I mean, to some extent, like, the combo of him plus Phoenix was pretty balked. But before those two can unite together, you feel the pain. And actually, it's going to be a while before they're ready, considering Slayer's still only level 2. He's slow on the XP. And what? Okay. Fiverr just denied himself to tier 2. Slayer almost got him. He almost got him.
More action here on the top. FNG is going to go down again.
But Skidder, is he going to get ghosted this time? Trying to move forward. Science with the body blocks is not enough. This poison touch is ensuring every trick is good. It's like watching, I think poison touch in this lane is like watching a vengeful spirit, like After Spirit, right? Just chasing down and killing someone, or like a Wraith King Axe. It's like, you're killing me, but you're going down as well.
Oh, man. And he did have a chance to evade that. I think if he gets lucky and dodges that last auto attack by Luna, he gets away there.
Quite possibly. It would have been close, but there's definitely a shot there. I think Stick was coming off cooldown as well. Well,
that's a close play, but they're setting up. They're going to go Luna right again.
This is the best option they're going to get.
I think they have the guns this time.
They do.
No Dazzle.
Too big. Final tap comes out to Zayat. Dazzle was walking out the whole while. And this is the threat now, Brewmaster. Before it was this hero, it's like, just don't get too close to him. He has to get to 6 before he's a threat. Now with the new Drunken Brawler, he'll get up in your face in a matter of seconds. It's just being harassed a little bit. Poison touch.
I mean, we could just park the camera in this top lane here.
It's just the story of Poison Touch on the poor little tree. And FNG, needs to move away. Drunken Brawler coming out, doing a lot of damage. We can get the final tap. So both supports suffering a little bit, but one has a heal on active.
Well, Zeiss is going to walk right into the back line, though, and donk.
Yep, he's going to go for it. He actually gets killed in FNG. Well, that was
he's like, you're Zayas is like, wait a minute, you're gonna hide in the trees against the tree. Okay.
It seems like a smart idea. It's not like you're giving away when you use a shadow wave on where you are. It doesn't make it obvious. Uh-oh, Skidder going in on him. The shadow wave won't be enough to protect him this time. The least Zayats just continues to heal up. There's a TP rotation coming. Skyrapper's had enough of this. Zayats trying to walk it off, but the poison touch hurts so damn much. He'll go down.
Nice.
Actually, Ghost Stick. Can I get Ghost Stick as well? It's gonna be close. He has got the stick though.
Bolts, maybe.
No, 9's here as well. It'll be enough. Starstorm cleans up the kill. Mirana, rotation on point.
Typical carry contribution. Very nice.
Hey, secured.
I will take it. And you need that too, because you're rotating off of mid against a PA that absolutely just owned your entire team in the last game. You're already a level behind her. You need that kill to make it anywhere close to worthwhile.
And this is kind of the thing we're seeing come out a lot more of midders right now, is if they start to realize there's a little bit of a loss for them, either you start funneling a lot of resources into just changing that lane, or they funnel their resources into the other lanes.
Yeah, and this is what they absolutely... And he's going to miss the start from here. Naive will not take damage from that.
Look, baby.
They have to do something about this PA.
They can't, though, right now. Like, it's very hard to get on top of him. They don't have any lockdown other than the arrow, unless they bring the Sand King up. They might look to do it.
I mean, you talked about what would have happened in the last game if the PA had Deso even sooner. He's going to get Deso in this game before 15 minutes.
Here's Ghosting. Skidder stands his ground, takes the kill. Now, Shapeshift used. Skidder's going to chase down. Skidder needs one more tap. Can they find him? FNG will fall the ping on to him as well. Skidder stuns up, but it won't change the outcome. Double kill for the Lycan off the rotation.
Oh, and the Dazzle even skilled Grave there to try and turn that fight around, but very nice rotation by Sailor. I love that decision here, and they're going to give the bottom lane. You were talking about the Phoenix's levels and how those were lagging behind a little bit in the early game, and they need that Phoenix Trinket combo. It's not just the Lycan going up the top lane to make a play, it's the fact that they're then going to give the Phoenix a couple waves of solo XP so Sioma can contribute to the game.
It feels like they are really underestimating the Brewmaster in this laning phase, and it is really costing Team Spirit. Like, we were worried about what maybe Zayats can do, but this hero he hasn't got the shallow grave either. The Wolf's going to bite. In the meantime, Naive goes down. They're going to chase for Biver. Getting low, goes to Killing Fishes off. No, the Drunk Roll's going to run out. In the top lane, finally, the Dazzle goes down.
Oh, CIS Dota. God, I love these games.
I know.
They're going to take the tower.
They are.
Oh, Lord.
There's nothing to stop them here.
Well, that's Lycan, man.
That's just what he does. Helmet dominate.
Don't get the last hit. Okay. Okay, Salar. All right.
It's like,
it looked like he was going to miss that last hit for a second.
Oh, wait. Moonlight Shadow.
That triggers me bad.
Slayer. He's got the dive coming off cooldown. Can he get it? He's got it. He needs to get away. Just in time. 10 HP. He's going to stay alive, and Sand King's going to go down instead.
What a play. What a play.
Oh, that is threading the needle.
Yeah, this last couple of minutes is Spirit saying, no, we're not ready to go home, guys.
Also, have a look at the scenario. Like, Naive is so unafraid. He's so unworried. Actually. He doesn't even have his boots actively on him. He's just like, phase boots, more damage. If anyone jumps on me, I will annihilate them.
No, sorry, I got that. I still had it in my head from the last game that you were on the Pega was on the dire side. No, they're on the Radiant. They're like, no, we're gonna take you guys. By the way, I love the Okami Courier.
Oh,
you haven't played that game.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I've never actually played. I've seen it play.
Oh, you have to play that game. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful game.
There are so many on this. Like, I still need to play Shadow of Colossus. That. Okay. I'm leaving. We're not friends anymore. I play plenty of games. Right. It's just like I had it and then I never got around to it. Like I remember I played like a demo of Ico back when it was originally released, and I could never find the game in any store. It was upsetting.
That Shadow of the Colossus is a game that if you play that game and you really look at it, you will never think that graphics is about pixel count again, because the art direction in that game is the best I've ever seen. All right, we should get back to
we should, because the big kill just happened there as the supports take on and kill off Skidder. Look at these freaking branches, by the way. Zayats, this has been the difference every time, is these branches allow him to never come out of the guys.
Yeah, here's the other thing, because I feel like in a lot of games we fall into this trap where we're talking about the kills, okay? But as a result of all this chaos that's been happening throughout the game in the top lane, Luna is not farming. Luna is below 30 last hits at the 11-minute mark. She's in the lower half in terms of CS.
It should also be pointed out that she is basically the same level as supports. There's only one person in this game that's a lower level than her, and it's her own Skywrath.
Yeah, so I mean, this is calculated, right?
Yep.
When you talk about the fact that, you know, there was an attempt made in the last game to apply pressure with that Spiritbreaker Darkseer game, but because of the Oracle pick, that Husker had absolutely nothing to worry about in the top lane. This is the opposite for Luna. Luna has to be saying to her team, okay, guys, you know, I need a spot in the map. You know, tell me I need to be able to farm here for a couple minutes.
No, it's fair. Like, they had this issue yesterday where, the way Trainer put it is they've literally put everything on Skidder. Like, they put everything on this Luna, and this Luna can't deliver, and Sand King in the meantime down in the top lane, so I was about to get up to that. Sand King can do a decent amount with the setup, with the damage, but Mirana is this pick that you just fill a gap with. It's like you don't know what else to get, right? It's not this hero that specifically is picked to counter someone or give you this huge boon in the lane.
Which you know, I'm sort of fine with until you look at it against the enemy comp.
Yeah, the enemy lineup has come tailored to actually fight you. And they're gonna...
Science is just...
Oh no, the egg gets dropped, trying to move away. Mystic Flare's going to be there, but it won't matter. The egg's already been used. The Chase will seal it. Looking for the opportunity to fight, but he can't find it. The Moonlight Shadow allows them to disengage. So the egg is fluffed. They did get the tower as well. That's a big win for Team Spirit.
Yeah, that's getting out of that unscathed. I thought that was a really good idea there by the 4 and 5 position combo of no Pangolier, but they just didn't have quite enough follow-up. Yeah, they needed really an extra hero there.
They also blew a lot for that. You have to keep in mind, it's not just the ult from the Phoenix, they committed the shapeshift as well, which at level 1 is a substantial cooldown.
Yeah, it is, and given how we were just talking about Spirit needing to create space on their side of the map, those are the kinds of things. All right, you know, their ultis are down for a couple minutes. They're not ready to fight. We can give our Luna here some of these camps. I mean, where are the stacks for this Luna?
That's the weird thing. Like, stacks got buffed again, right? The gold that Sport gets, it's worthwhile now.
I mean, she's going them like she's got the early Mask of Madness.
I see.
You know, you need these stacked camps, and it's the Mirana here clearing out the jungle.
And it's like the weirdest
with the bottom. This is an error by Spirit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the weirdest thing is actually like the Skywrath is under-leveled. I assumed it was because he was stacking in the bot lane in this triangle. Which, by the way, this is a buff to farming.
Yeah, I mean, you have creep waves dying bottom, and nobody on the dire side of the map is interested in taking that farm. That's just an error.
I think they're paranoid at this stage. Like, they've stacked 4 heroes to make it hard to fight into them because, as we said, the ults aren't available, right? So it's more about solo pickoff and no Pangolier until they're back up.
But yeah, that's the but that's the thing, right? That you know, when their big ults are down, that's your cue to go into efficiency mode.
Apparently they are pretty scared. Actually going on Brewmaster. Instead, the Sans comes out. It's a lot of damage. He's going to go down. No chance for Ghostic to get a split off. Oh, Dagger, jump through, Fiber. Shallow Grave will protect him. Naive on point. Is he going to get himself? Nope. FNG gets out. They've tried for it, but sadly, maybe if you crit the first 2, you would have got him, but it's a big ask. Oh, Brew. Skier's been spotted. Shapeshift comes out, and that is a very sad Luna. Speaking of efficiency, there's a tower here. Where are you going, Sealer? He knows the team's coming.
Well, it's just poor map awareness right now by Spirit. I mean, that's the one high value target. That's the one hero that you really couldn't afford to give up. Nice dodge there of the arrow by Zayas. Walk around in his nature's guise.
Just so close as well.
A little sidestep.
Tiny one. Nothing too flashy. Zayas, they see him. Number 3 goes down, but the dust reveals your antics will not work anymore, kind sir.
Okay, but that's also a 3 hero guy got a Triad Protector.
Yeah.
Zayas is like, lol.
Oh, he got his bounty rune.
He's fine with that.
He's like, whatever, I funnel more gold into my course. They're chasing on the Sealer, but come on, FNG. It's when you're leading with Dazzle and you're this split up like this, it just feels kind of desperate to try and make this move. So they do get the D-wards at least, but what is the objective off the back of that? You have to have something in mind. Baby Slayer. Thinking of silence, they can actually kill him. There will be no egg. Fire strike through, Mystic Flare. There you go, see you later. They used the split as well.
What?
That's questionable. Moonlight Shadow.
Oh no.
They can't chase.
What in the world? They just committed for your support. You don't need to use an ult.
Makes no sense. They're just going to walk it off now. And, well, Nine was thinking about going back in onto the Brewmaster when he actually finished the split, but decides he's maybe a little bit too tanky.
Yeah.
That's, like, It's not completely game changing, but you're at a critical moment on side no Pangolier. You need to start amplifying the amount of pressure you apply to this lineup. Because if you go late game, you're against a Luna.
Well, but just, I mean, look at what happened in the last game, right? This is the same point off the back of this PA Deso where you just took over the last game. And she has it earlier this time, and you have all of this potential, but every time you do something like that, it's like another 30 seconds to a minute where you're not taking the initiative.
Lycan, they found Lycan as well. Zayas is walking in. They're a little bit paranoid, actually. They don't know where the Phoenix is right now. Overgrowth comes out. Mystic Flare does a lot of damage. They're going to dive in. They drop the egg, but no. They're going to turn around. Firestrike's going to come through with the Epsec. Cleans up Zayat. And on the back foot, Skywrath goes down. So Hestijo at least gets some vengeance. Trying to move out here. Sunray's going to be there. You're a Strength Bearer. This hurts a lot. Sandstorm trying to juke them out, but the dust reveals, and he will burn out.
Yeah, at the end of the day, though, this is a point in the game where you are supposed to be strong, and that's a 2-for-2 trade.
Yeah, on top of that, you lost your Lycan, which is worth more in this state, like compared to what you expended, right? Use the egg, use the overgrowth. That's your big ults. And as you were saying before,
and meanwhile, finally, Luna has shifted back and is farming her jungle.
Yeah, and as you were saying before, this is where she can do this. This is where her team can just split up now because those big ults, they're gone again. It feels like no Pangolier are just, they're getting, what's the word I'm looking for? They're getting a little bit too excited, should we say?
Yes, yes.
Like, someone just needs to basically be in the room where they're playing. Like, their coach needs to come across with, like, a water bottle and start spraying them.
No, I mean, that's kind of exactly right. And that was why, you know, you have to be able, as a coach, you have to be able to call for a pause during a scrim. Because this is an example of a scrim game where you just pause for 30 seconds and you say, guys, do we know where we are in the game? Do we understand that we talked about ease of execution? You've played yourself into a point in this game as no Pangolier where you're now very easy to execute. Don't screw it up.
You know, I'm kind of upset you rationalized that. I like this idea that when you were with complexity, you just basically tell them to pause and then spray them with a water bottle. No.
No, I mean, mostly Kyle, but yeah, you know, I did that too.
I'm down for it. Arrow through.
I mean, let's be honest. Kyle needs a little cold water most of the time.
Just a little bit spicy. Oh no, he's kicking the overgrowth out. Mystic Flare comes down and he's gone. The egg in the river, and looks like the damage is not enough. The Eclipse isn't going to change it, but they get to kill the egg. Now the cores are arriving. Trying to move away. Nine's going to make escape. That's the epicenter through. Firestrike connected. PA taking a lot of damage. He's getting low. They might be able to actually find the kill and do it. They don't get close enough to Starstorm. Are the right click's going to be enough? Yes, they are. No evasion for you, good sir. Sealer will make his escape. Just TP straight out. Realize they've lost the fight. But they will look to clean up Ghostic as well. Nine being chased onto by Slayer here, but Slayer needs to be careful. They can turn around. He doesn't do enough damage. This isn't that strength hero you killed last time. That's a 4-for-1. You only get the dazzle in the end.
I just don't believe it. I mean, and this is the same error. It's literally the same error. I mean, at least this time, no Pangolier has a ward up in the dire jungle, but it's not really in a very good place spotting the approach vectors to the Roach Pit.
It felt like the moment the overgrowth didn't connect, they need to just back off. There's no way in hell Zayat is going to survive long enough to put an overgrowth out afterwards.
Yeah, but that's where the other part of ease of execution comes in. You don't really have clean disengage. Once your big combo with the Tree and Phoenix whiffs, you just don't have a great way to get yourself out of the fight. I mean, the two big cores, obviously, the Lycan and the PA can disengage, but you're probably going to be giving up at least 3.
I think this is also like a highlight of XP prioritization. Like, the back of their mind, it's always been clear that the Phoenix is going to get the least XP, right? And the problem with that is you need that level 2 egg. Level 2 egg there buys you another 2 seconds maybe, but they aren't changing targets. And it is a huge difference in that fight, in that location.
That's a very good point.
I just don't, I feel like giving more XP over to Zayat, what does it do?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good point. I believe you even said that earlier on, that it's, you know, when you're fighting at level 1 egg, that's where you have to get the control spells off to be able to protect that.
That's the joke.
A little bit of an engagement.
Slayer, Mystic Flares on top of me, tanks it all, and then use the egg, and they get the crit. The joke goes bye-bye. They did use the egg for that, though. I'm wondering...
That's all right. That's all right. I think as Phoenix right now, you want to be, for exactly the same reason we were just talking about, you want to be using that. As he's been doing all game long.
It's just, this change is just so amusing to me. It is pretty insane. Like the thought process immediately is like, this is overpowered. But as we saw earlier, if you just get hit, you can't go invis, and it makes all the difference.
Yeah.
But this does mean that when he has the media hammer, he can do split pushing a lot easier with a lot less threat.
Oh, can we oh no, can we please not?
He's got it.
You realize every time you bring that up that we're gonna see it in that many more pubs.
He's got it. That's the thing. Oh, ghosting mid lane. They're chasing in.
Very nice.
A little bit too deep. He hasn't got the dive either. They can just run him down. At least he buys time for the PA to get away.
Tango falling apart.
Yep, getting caught in an old way. But don't worry, Science is here to save the day with his media hammer.
Get. Oh.
Radiant structures are
With your Deso BKB now.
Also, you got big problems. Skinners in your base. If Luna breaks that tower, the floodgates open. And they haven't got the Phoenix for another 5 seconds. His egg will be ready. Oh, Arrow? He just TP's in front of a Piranha. The Overgrowth's going to be naive. Just cuts the back foot, gets rid of the Jaeger straight away. Buyback comes out for the Sky. Can he run time? Hestio trying to escape the Burrow Strike. Is hidden by the Sandstorm, but not for long. Luna going down. The crits are big. Naive finds it. He'll look for more. Hestio will also fall. The greed, the gluttony is instantly punished.
Yeah, it's one of those where lost in all of this, you know, where they need to be on the map is the fact that they have no way to deal with this PA right now. I mean, PA can just run at them and just kill everyone.
It's very true. Oh, they also...
Like, she pops BKB. What are they going to do?
They also had bigger issues. Like, you're right, they can't deal with the PA. It's even worse when you consider Lycan wasn't even there for the fight because he was busy putting some chip damage on the tier 3.
A little bit because his ability to contribute in these fights is handicapped a lot, and also the thing is once you have book 3.
Waktu yang tersisa tinggal 10 menit.
Heroes do with the gold they have, and we keep talking about this PA, the BKB plus Desolator. The damage can just kill anyone.
Yep. Good
That's
smoke
kind of
play here, a little bit obvious. They're going to hit the scan, so they know that there's at least one hero there. They might think it's Luna. The 9 Marana here with proper initiation.
Maybe not. Double leap under the tower. Do they really want to chase sides? Moving forward. Hestio TP's in. No, they see the Burrow Strike through. Sunray just burn him through him pretty quickly, trying to keep him alive. Should be able to even down jumping Hestio. He won't be protected here. He's going to go down. Naive hunting for more. Can he find? The Overgrowth has still been held. FNG, can they get him? No, they can't. He'll make his escape. They only lose 1 for that. And the shapeshift was used, and it's about to run out.
Yeah. Now that was, I think, getting a little bit overconfident there, thinking they could just kind of walk right into that Marana.
Yeah, they believe. Like I said, they probably thought it was a Luna. If it's a Luna, that Luna is dead, 100%.
Well, and they also didn't send in Zayas first, which is weird to me. They've been doing that all game long.
Oh yeah. Skidder needs to move away. BKB coming up for Naive. Nice slow down the Luna, but she still moves pretty fast with the Morverse and the Mars Madness guy.
Yeah, but PA can get in there. All right, the Grave is very, very nice, but they need to know
they need to get one out. Nope,
the Luna's out.
FNG is gone. He will tank that for his Luna. That was a lot committed again.
Right, because with all the spells committed, pushes down, they're going to be able to get this tier 2, but I don't think that they can do much beyond that.
It's kind of that moment, you just got a smug look in your face, right? Like, I saved my carry, and you just die. You just go to your grave knowing you've done your part.
Yeah, and they look at this. They don't even feel confident enough to stay and finish off this tier 2 tower.
I mean, they can't.
That's a really big moment in this game here for Spirit, because that's kind of, to me, it's getting toward the tail. He doesn't have the same kind of presence in these big fights.
I think it's kind of important to highlight is like how important these BKBs have been and how underwhelming they're going to become. When you get down to 5 seconds
This is the thing, you know. This is the thing I always used to yell at Toby for, is that, you know, you say all this shit tongue in cheek, but there's gonna be at least one pub player that listens to that and thinks, yeah, that's the build.
I guess,
and he's gonna show up in my game.
I guess this is a bad moment to mention Troll Warlord support.
I hate you.
Run away. He's pretty damn fast. Can they get on Thomas' question? Yes, they can. There's the bash coming through. He's bash. 55 seconds gone. Epicenter being charged up. Can they line something in the can? The Burrows break through. Science is down. Slayer, can they get him? No. It comes out overgrown just in time before Science goes down. The buyback out from Luna. She needs to get involved quickly. FNG, Shallow Grave keep himself alive. The egg does go pop, and Sand King stunned on the spot. Forced to fight here, but Ghost Kid's a lot harder. The dagger's through. Joe can't escape. He's gonna fall. 9 and Skitter in the base. They thought about using the Eclipse. They decide against it.
Okay, I'm slowly getting on board with this PA hero.
It's a triple dagger. It's just it's the same logic as the triple arrow from Mirana, right? People are like, oh, why would you ever take that skill? I've talked to players about this. The logic is,
I mean, that's kind of the thing. It's a little bit of a hidden, right? As those BKB charges get lower and lower, you does come up a little bit quicker. And the big thing there is that they didn't give up the extra core kill, so they should still be able to contest this next Roshan.
That's the thing. The Luna is the key. If the Luna falls, you gotta remember, she committed buyback. Luckily for 9, he hasn't.
Even the Mirana at this point, like, you need to keep these cores, like, as Spirit, your lifeblood right now is keeping the two Moon Ladies up and making progress toward their next item, because if they get killed here another couple times, I think the game's over.
All right, but
they're just not going to be able to compete with the continued scaling.
I was concerned for Bai for a second there. Who does he want though? Hesijo or FNG? FNG bashed up, will pull the Crimson Guard from Hesijo, does not protect. And they're going to keep on chasing. Power Strike away. They're going deep, baby. They want this one. But they decide against Diamond T-Force.
She really
Waktu yang
cannot afford to buy
tersisa
back.
tinggal 3 menit.
Seconds. If you try and protect your lane, you may actually lose your brains. They'll be splattered.
Is it just going to be one? They push fast enough here.
I think you have to buy back on Murano and Sand King's up here. Like, you just saw how quick that is. You can't afford.
Oh, man.
2 lanes down is crippling at this point.
If you were going to buy back on Mirana, I think you had to do it.
It's too late
you had
now.
to do it before the first set. Yeah.
So you forfeit 2 lanes. Luckily, you do have a Luna. She's very good at pushing out these lanes, but that is a painful loss.
Matters though, because you have enough spot.
To cover as well. Moving forward, they got the Cyclone on the front. Found the Luna, who still does not have a BKB at this point in the game. Epicenter being charged up. Head to Joe looking to move in. There's a stun on the 2. Mystic Flare on the Lycan. A lot of damage done. Forced up to safety. Gets the cheese up. No, he's fine. Naive turns around. Gets killed. FNG. Buyback comes out. Egg has been dropped. They can't do anything about it. They're trying to get rid of him. No. They're just going to stand their ground against it. It's going to go pop. And now they're in a lot of trouble. The Shallow Grave buys time for Luna, but not enough. She's still going to go down. But looks at Virus Strike. Giving her enough. Life steal. She'll get rid of the Aegis. She's still alive.
Oh, man.
They may have just held because everyone else died to the glaives bouncing around in that fight. Fire strike through. Naive all alone here with the second life, but no BKB to work with. Team Spirit say no, not today. These Raxes will live on.
Oh, very nice. And 9 with the clutch Deso buy right before that fight. All of a sudden comes in. He had the Scotty queued up on. Around on the side of No Pangolier do that much more damage. They're not quite ready for it, but man, the damage to the base with all 3 tier towers and 2 full lanes of Rax down now, and No Pango, when they come back into this game, they have so much potential that Spirit feels the need to make a play for the base right now.
They don't want to mess around too much with the PL.
But the illusion onto the Magna Front blinking. Really well done by Crystallize.
He's on top of him as well. They're draining the mana with the illusion.
Centric for him as well.
He's got to get out of this, Sineko. He'll pop down the Winter's Curse, but Kodos, he's outside of range of it, so he's still able to get the slow out onto Magical. Do they have the protection required? That's the question. I don't think they do. The Ghost Walk out will keep Magical safe. On the side, Shackles will control one of Navi's. 2 does get left behind.
Golden going worse. They're easier to block now as well since they spawned in a circle instead of the square previously. Which I didn't really enjoy that your couple pixel click to determine whether a fight's won or lost.
Look at the item progression on Brewmaster.
Yeah. What? There isn't any.
Dire's bottom
Just a
tower
blink
is
dagger.
under attack.
Feels so bad. Let's take minus. You don't want to go for you have anti-mage in your team, you will probably get
I think you do
from the team. But on a hero like a Brewmaster, who depends on levels so much, especially level 20 and 25 game drags, could have actually.
I saw that I can't remember who it was at the major, but it was Pasha on VP, and I like it so much more because yeah, sure you don't have the blink for an extra few minutes, but you know your game's going to go long. You have an anti-mage. Yeah, that ensures that you always remain a force, whereas now he's not really going to be a core, and you're still just a space maker. You never really are going to be able to deal the damage that you'd expect from a mid hero. Whereas you can see the Invoker obviously is going to scale rapidly.
Oh, they got him. They got him. They just found Magical pretty alone. And that's the Invoker down.
Alone.
Yeah, the aggressive tips come out.
Yeah, we can see his scaling on Dota Plus.
Getting a lot of love.
Dire's
old
top
shards.
tower is under attack.
And you can. Does it feel like Navi is a bit rattled at the moment? They taken a couple weird engagements so far, split around the map.
In their games, and today in this series, it's looking like that problem did not get resolved overnight. These sort of misplays, just having so your Invoker and such getting caught out on their own, and just allowing us AM to have such a beautiful game. Like this, like at the moment, this really should be quite an easy game for Dream to carry.
And it feels just very reactive. Even now, they're masked. They TP 2 players in. Blizzy again goes for a stun, but he's completely alone.
Target.
I'll go for the easy target. Go for Chew.
Casing with the brew split. Will he get the tornado off? It should land a kill. Yes, he does.
And there's Dream. There's up the wave. There's up the illusion. Sineko. Winter's Curse. What did he Winter's Curse there? Was the Primal Split? I think it was. But it doesn't kill the Primal Split. I mean, Empire are just getting so much money here for Dream. RP's being used to lock down Crystallize. They have the Shackles. Does have a little bit of mana left to doppelganger out. He'll turn towards Moon, trying to bring down the Magnus with him. We'll find it, but the chase is here and he's out of mana.
Purge.
Trying for the Dukes. Oh, nah, he's gone. They've got the vision for the Hex. Another kill, another team fight win for Empire.
Yeah, I just question, like, why take this fight? It's one thing, I agree, you're on a clock, you need to get something done, but where was your success? Like, what was the play there? And that's a Scotty going to be finished now on the enemy as well.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower
I mean, they have to step it up. This is potentially the end of the road here.
I think Lincoln Sphere is one of the better items on Anti-Mage right now.
I agree.
Especially with the new Spell Shield or whatever the name is.
Does Ag still do the same thing?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have Ags anymore, right?
Who?
There's
no Ags. Yeah, there's no Ag.
So it's like an old Ag.
But yeah, dude, if he gets Lincoln's as well.
He needs way more mana because he's using that spell against the Phantom Lance.
Yeah,
he's burning a lot of mana.
No, yeah, I think Lincoln's plus counter it's just so hard to...
You're also not really on a hero that is going to ever survive by running away from you on the side of Navi. It's more the poke. More like planning for your 6th slot. That's what every AM's got to do. Like, what do we actually go win the game on when I'm maxed out?
You can feel Navi is kind of in a rush right now. They need to do something because they feel Navi is far more ahead of them, but actually just 1k.
Trying to start a fight here. Dream. Lincoln, he gets the split off before dying. So now Navi, they have to back out. They have to try and get out of him, make sure they don't lose anyone. They've lost Chew. Question is, do they lose anyone else? Yeah,
Radiant's top tower is
give
under
Lizzie
attack.
the safety.
Dire's structures
Get away.
are fortified.
You see Dream desperately to find more. Oh, Crystallized dodging the RP in the middle lane. Diffusal blade charge. And he's gone Dream. Trying to find himself on top of a target. Crystallized. The doppelganger, they do have the control on the anti-mage. Can they kill Dream? No. Blinks back up. Dream's out of there. On the sidelines, they'll leave the Undying behind. So Navi are able to find a support kill.
That was just a very strange case. And that's something you see in these like tier 2, tier 3 teams that you just will never see from the VPs or the secrets. The moment that RP whiffs, top tier teams are just out. Like they're aborting immediately. Whereas Empire, it takes them like 15 seconds of Chicken Little. Magical? Whoa, what?
Again, on his own. Oh my goodness. Dream. I mean, this anti-mage, he's played it perfectly, but it really does feel like Na'Vi have done nothing this game to make it difficult for Dream.
What's the cooldown on that spell?
It's super low.
1 second down.
3 second cooldown. 3 second cooldown. 1.4 duration. So nearly 50% uptime. On
That's getting fixed for sure.
Like, dude, anti-mage. I'm surprised we didn't see anti-mage yesterday against Ricardo. This has got to be. Like anti-mage in a very.
I stand by this mag AM strat here.
Yeah.
When you're up one is perfect. Because how easy is it for them to win with just one misplay on a counter spell?
He didn't even cast any good RPs this game. Just an Empire.
Is this stream delayed at all?
5 minutes delay.
5 minute delay? Keep a clock. If there aren't a hell of a lot of frogs when that comes out, then I'm gonna be pretty disappointed.
Yeah, look at this again.
He's just literally sleeping there.
Yeah, the crystallized Snake have left him and gone.
He went for EMP instead of Tornado as well, but it wouldn't have mattered. He was dead.
And this is the anime. They're just a chase ability. But the fact that both of his spells are such low cooldown, the blink and the counter spell, like how if you can't initially just hold him off, he's gonna chase you across the entire map, and it's very likely you can't do anything to hold him back. He just gets kill after kill. See what Na'Vi can do. They're coming back in with the smoke. And they've got to look for some big play. They're 8k down, 21-14 Empire with the advantage.
It only lasts for one spell, though, right? Not the whole duration.
That is true. Right?
That would be it.
No, it says no. Wait, no, it's any targeted spells. No, it's not. It stays up for the whole time. You can't just remove it.
How does someone come up with an idea? You know what should be good? Let's give him a free.
Maybe they can kill him this time.
With Lincoln Spear.
Oh no, he's just turning and hitting. Can they kill him? They killed him. They killed the anti-mage, and he does not have buyback, but Kodos is still alive, and he's still got Primal Split. He will get Blizzy. They're going to need more. He's searching. Magical will escape. Alright, that was probably the best fight Na'Vi's had this game. They managed to get 2 cores, but they do still lose 3 for it, so... But you can see, because of how far behind they are, it's still a favorable gold change.
Shadow Shaman's level 20 with Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah. Pounds did he go?
Reward health. Yeah.
That is
pretty class.
Pretty rough to deal with. Yeah, he has the XP talent. Trying to get level 25 ASP, where you get the ward attack damage, and then all of a sudden you can just drop wards.
Splash.
Get a refresher shard, it just literally ends the game. If they get refresher shard on Rasta and he drops 2 sets on your base, like you've actually just lost. I don't know if I like. This is the thing with AM build. Yeah, the Scotty's been nice, but you're always going to get that Abyssal. And I feel like a Butterfly or Lincoln's is just so valued in this game for your survivability. Preferably both, I would say.
Look at this.
I guess he just wants to get a BKB right now, so he has a Scotty and get through.
Focusing him down, they'll lift him up. They've got the Magnus. Moon's gone. They'll get one. He'll buy back straight away. Magical popping the BKB and backing up to the high ground. Kodos still with the split, forcing back Na'Vi. He's got the control on Chu. Great. Dream's turned up to the fight too, as Chu will be able to blink away, but the chase is there. Dreaming with the first hit bash cuts down the Rubik. Into the pit Empire go, and they themselves will look to be the team that ends up claiming Roshan.
They're really well done by the Brew in that fight as well. Constantly prioritizing dispelling CL illusions. You can see as soon as Crystallized realized he was naked all by himself, he had to just doppel out because he would have died 100% otherwise. And look like Na'Vi might have been able to scrape something for themselves there, getting that Roche, but another objective taken away from them. Empire playing that bit faster, and I mean Dream's anti-mage just continues to be so far ahead of everyone else in the game. Dream has a Dream, and it's advancing to the upper bracket.
Good. Crushing, he's even got cheese. And, jumping in. Counter spell and a blink away, and he will be fine.
He's got the Aegis there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's holding aces and cheese. The afterwards still attacking, but stolen. Then he goes again, Dream. The Basher magical does pop the BKB, Dream.
Double.
RP for what?
He misblinked.
He misblinked. He blinked way too short. And now when the Winter's Curse down to 3 and they have the setup for the Meatball Blitzy. In with the Power Strike, they'll kill the Magnus, the Undying, they take the edges. Can they kill the aim a second time? He's going to have counter spell up when he spawns. So should be able to get himself...
RP.
Oh, the stolen RP! It's perfect, absolutely perfect from Chew. He had the RP ready. Now Na'Vi. Chase. Kill that through the ult. They can just keep the green one alive until he respawns. Yeah, I want to wait this out. Tornado on top. And he's absolutely good. Of course he's good. Magical. Perfect timing. Did exactly as you said. Make sure there's no chance to get out with a blink. And Na'Vi.
You know what they say? Come closer, it's shorter than you think.
What?
What? When you're peeing, right?
Radiant structures
What?
are fortified.
Pee on the floor. You never saw that sign?
What?
On top of urinals? What? No, I was talking about RP.
Oh. Okay. But your pee or my
RP. RP.
Ah, not my pee. RP. Well, Na'Vi. They're now pushing the base. There's no anti-base for 30 seconds. There's no brew for 30 seconds. What is going on in this game?
This is a clap. 2-2.
Well, this is the new old classico, I think is what you're trying to say. Na'Vi versus Empire Top Hope.
Na'Vi gonna take the mid-brack. Just like that.
They just made it easy, and Blizzy's in position. Like, this is the dream for your SK Wyvern combo, where all of a sudden you're meteoring, and then 3-2-1 Blizzy, triple stun, actually misses the Undying, but it doesn't matter.
But, and you know, Chew as well, just have that RP ready. You know what? Sure, you got counter spell, ain't gonna save you against that AOE lock. Chew had to offer. They did do it perfect there, Na'Vi.
He would have had to man dodge the RP, but that's a lot easier stuff.
And I don't know if he might not even know that Chew had it. I don't know if he saw.
I feel like we've seen this in a lot of games with these mags, these enigmas, where it's almost sometimes better for them to have fell. Sure, the Predict utilizes it better than they did.
Yeah, that's right. If he didn't go in and with that RP, they wouldn't have...
Especially Hex right now.
I just don't like the itemization. The Scotty and the Abyssal accomplish the same thing for your AM, and it just feels awkward. Butterfly represents so much survivability against PL. Lincoln's for the reasons you discussed as well, but yeah. Tense game.
I mean, it's close now. Friend. Na'Vi being able to strike back as they just did.
But will Empire strike back?
Well, this is the exact same spot where Na'Vi lost game 1.
Oh, it was. Oh god! Oh god!
They have the same.
Not again. Too. Oh no!
Oh no! Not this spot again!
Oh!
The stolen RP. Is that going to do it? That's the question. They're trying their best to commit onto the anti-mage, but he's got the gap.
Oh god!
Not this same spot.
Oh no!
The same spot. He's crystallized. He's trying his best to fight back. But they're on top of him. The bash is there. The PL's dead.
Not like this. Oh no!
This area. I mean, Na'Vi just need to stay away from that area. This is some bad lift. You know, don't hang around it.
Empire strikes back decisively. And unfortunately for Na'Vi, their road may end here. There is no time for a sequel until perhaps the next major.
Or the minor.
Or the minor.
They could still make it for the minor. They did pretty. Also, At least that's something for Na'Vi. If they get knocked out here, they had a good run at last minor. They could have. So it's only to say they would be going into the minor as one of the favourites. I mean, if they clean up their players, as this is, I mean, this is not the Na'Vi we were seeing at the minor. They're slipping up way more. Their play was much more flawless at the minor. But here in this qualifiers, they're struggling. As I think, again, as you say, a large part of it down to the fact that a new patch, the approach from Empire coming. So then out to the 8k lead once again. I mean, Na'Vi, they are still in this game, but each fight just seems to get harder and harder for them.
Double damage.
Oh, and misses that there's still 2 bounty runes up bottom, though. Most unfortunate.
I might go and check them out. There you go. Oh! There we go.
Now he's like, wait, maybe there's another. A lot of gold, and it's even more investment because as those bounty runes sit there, they continue to increase in value. Bonus 4 or 5 gold per player, per rune.
Right. And look at this, they're coming with a smoke. So I hope you made the dream crack some sort of attention.
It's only got 4 seconds gold.
Then
meme builds have spell shield all the time.
Dude, and then what with the Mana Void cooldown talent as well at the max level? You got Mana Void on like what? Someone do the math. What's the talent? How much time? 50 seconds. So down to 20 seconds. Like so you get like 14-second Mana Void cooldown.
Counterspell still gives you passive magic resist too. So they literally just said, hey, let's give engines
make it better.
Ags just for free.
Yes. Yeah, man, make it
this
better.
Didn't make Necro broken when we gave him an E for a Q in addition.
Yeah, but for 40 mana. Good trade.
Oh, hey, the curse, the setup, tornado as well. Shaman's dead. Anti-mage certainly isn't. He's able to blink back out. Top of Magical, the RP is well looking down. There is a cold embrace, buying some time for Magical, but the skewer slow comes through. Magical falls as well as Glizzy. Na'Vi being pushed back to the fountain as Empire will take the bottom rack. They'll take the game, they'll take the series. GG is called. Empire will move on, and Na'Vi will get knocked out at the.
I think this is the best combination Empire that we've seen from past year. That they're not looking the best, but they're looking